Shout out to Becky Cass. Make sure you go and definitely check out more of their work. I love it. Let's get started. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. So I am doing okay. My back is feeling much better. I did have several herniated discs in my back of varying degrees. Nothing truly like dangerous, nothing that requires surgery or anything like that. I just really need to take it easy. But I've been working on some more tutorials as always, as usual. So I've been working on this Kawaii ramen. These little characters are amazing. Shout out to Becky Cass _ on Instagram. I can't wait to edit it and post it and all that stuff on Instagram. But I only post on Instagram like maybe once a week or so. But anyway, I definitely wanted to give a shout out to a few people who commented on my other YouTube video. I really appreciate the comments and the support. Bart Design Burrow says, hey, great tutorials in sculpting. Thank you for sharing your insights. And again, it's a pleasure. I really love to be able to create things and also just to bring people on the journey and then also get people exposed to creating in 3D and making 3D because it's always been a dream of mine. So I'm so happy that I'm able to do it and it's just so fulfilling. Zelfear, I think it is, or Zayfear QV44. Thank you for sharing your story. We wish you the best of health and life. Now I know why your characters look so cinematic, like animated movie characters. We love your tutorials and your creativity. All the best in life. I really appreciate it. And I love to show all of the things that I'm doing, all of the ways that I'm getting things to look the way that I want them to look. That's what I find to be the most important thing. I want to be able to show people how to get the same results. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of practice, it's a lot of experimenting, but I love it and I really can't get enough. And it's amazing that I can do all this stuff and put it on YouTube and people are vibing with it. I couldn't think of the other word. It's moving to people and people get value from it. I love that. So once again, Zayfear QV44, I appreciate it. Also, Zen Mystic Studio, thanks so much for sharing your knowledge. You have made 3D modeling through Nomad accessible for me. ZBrush has such a mind blender of an interference and a very steep learning curve that I can never quite grasp and retain. Yet with Nomad and your instructional tutorials, I've been able to wrap my head around the process and interface, allowing me to see actual progress without getting totally lost and frustrated. Thanks again. I mean, that is exactly how I felt with 3D. That's exactly what I felt 20-something years ago when I first tried to learn 3D in art school and it just didn't take, so I switched out of 3D and never did it again until 2021. But that's how I felt with Nomad, and I think that's one of the really gratifying about Nomad is it's something that I've always wanted to do, but until Nomad, it just never really clicked. It was more like engineering, and I don't have an engineer's brain. I have an artistic brain. So once again, like Nomad has just been a game changer and I'm so glad that I'm able to help other people on their journey. It's the help that I wish that I would have always had. And it's the kind of tutorials and the kind of teaching that works well for me. It might not work well for everyone, but that's what I like. I like someone to break things down and just figure out ways to just make it more palatable, because 3D is very technical and all that stuff, but I like to turn it into an art lesson and I like to show people why my brain thinks of things the way that my brain does, because obviously I've been a 2D artist ever since I can remember. So, and I also really want to give a shout out to Someday, Senna, and Bob. You know, it never ceases to amaze me how far my reach is and how much it can affect people in such a positive way. So it's really cool. So I wanted to shout out Senna. I know that you lost your, I'm not sure if it was yours or your class's guinea pig. I used to have guinea pigs growing up. I had one when I was younger named Haifa. My nephews also had guinea pigs, so they're really cute. I love guinea pigs. And one of my nephews is obsessed with what are they called? They look like guinea pigs, but they're really big and they're brown. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I'm sure you've seen the images of, they have like an orange on his head. Hopefully I will be able to get around to making a guinea pig. It's definitely on my list. I do have a lot of projects, but I appreciate you guys. I appreciate that you watch the videos. I appreciate the support. So here's a little turntable. This is Nomad. This is Blender. I appreciate all the messages. They do mean a lot. You know, again, like I'm just a person with real life, you know, good things and bad things and everything in the middle. And that's life. I find it really rewarding when I can reach people. I don't even realize that I'm reaching, and people are watching the videos that I have no idea that they're watching the videos. It means a lot to me. And hopefully, you know, all the other artists out here know that sometimes it may not seem like your art or your voice is being heard, but you really just never know who's listening, who's watching, and who may need to see what you're doing or hear what you have to say. You really never know. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. I did manage to put together my chair today, so hopefully that will help me help my back situation, and you know, I can get back to in the full swing. I got some more videos coming out, and maybe I'll show you guys some photos of my wedding bands. My fiance and I are supposed to go out tomorrow. It's Friday right now. We're supposed to go out tomorrow and look at wedding bands. So yeah, so hopefully that goes well, and hopefully my back is good in time for my wedding. Keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video. And in case I didn't mention it, this tutorial will be out soon. It's probably already out. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching the video. Be sure to like and subscribe. And if you want to go more in depth, then definitely check out my Skillshare classes where I am a top teacher. I have about 50 classes, both Procreate and Nomad Sculpt. I also have a few classes on Udemy, so if you want to learn more, or you just like my style, you like the way I teach, you want to support me, those are some other places that you can do it. Thanks again, keep drawing, keep sculpting. I'll see you all in the next video.